Hello, so we're back in this time. We have a nice laptop to repair. Check here, i7, probably NVIDIA graphic. It's a PC specialist. Pressing the power button, nothing happened. Let's check the customer email. The customer is a computer business. So what they are saying, customer reported beeping noises and laptop will cut out. He also mentioned that the fans were not spinning. The customer put new thermal paste on the heatsink. However, the following day, the laptop appears dead and it will not power on. Interesting job. What I believe, probably the customer replaced the thermal paste and the laptop died. I seen a lot of CPUs and GPUs with crack corners. So yeah, that's possible. But let's plug a charger and let's see what it's doing. So we have the charger, 19 volts, lot of current. Let's see, plug in the... What is that? Okay, it's shorted, but you've seen the voltage. I mean, everyone's seen it shorted. You've seen the voltage. It doesn't mean the short is on the main power rail. It's not near to the charging port. And the laptop is open. Yeah, that's a nice motherboard. Proper nice one. So what we are checking first? First, we are checking the main power rail. Main power rail. Okay, but where? Like here? 0 ohms, 0 ohms. Yeah, like that. Or here, 0 ohms, 0 ohms. Yeah. So the main power rail is shorted. I'm curious if we can do this diagnose like quickly. Yeah? Let's come with the power supply. Let me bring the thermal camera on the screen. Okay, we have the thermal camera on the screen. And we're gonna come with current. Exactly here. It's taking 4 amps, 0.9, and here 1 volt. So here is plus. Can you see anything getting hot? No, nothing. Okay, it's not an easy one. Let's take out the heatsink quickly. Yeah, the short probably is under the heatsink. Can be a MOSFET, can be a capacitor. Yeah, forget about the battery. I know it's connected. I know that. The battery is connected, yeah, but actually the battery is disconnected because it's a short on the main power rail. And the heatsink, it's out. Yeah, okay. So what about now? Oh, we have monolithic drivers. Check that. And here, lol. Probably this one can be repaired just because of these kind of chips. Probably can be repaired. So let's go again under the microscope. Great, so we are coming with the power supply on these caps. So here is 1 volt. Can you see anything? CPU, GPU, stuff like that? No? Okay. You have to understand the current is not getting like evaporated. So something, it's eating the power, it's eating the current. And definitely something is getting hot. So here is 0.9. No, it's not that. Here, like 2 amps. What is that? What is that? This one. It's a GPU. Wait 1 second. So this one is shorted. Let's check one more time. So here is 0.9, nothing. And here, check that. It's taking 1 amp. But it's a but. The GPU is getting hot. The GPU, CPU. Just forget about the chip getting hot. The GPU. Because the chip can get hot by being short to ground, or can get hot by being short with the output. And I don't know what to say, but because if it's short to ground, does mean the GPU is saved. So what I'm gonna do? I mean, probably the GPU is saved anyway. What I will do is I will check the voltage. So I will check the voltage at the output here. And the voltage is 0.5. Ha! So it is outputting some voltage. GPU can be good or cannot be good. Most likely can be good, because the GPU anyway has like 0 point something ohms, so has a very low resistance. But I found many times this monolithic driver actually saved the day. I can see a scratch there. You can see that scratch, that's not made by me. So it is possible somehow the customer get this chip burned. The laptop should work without this chip. Come on. And the chip is out. A694. Yeah, a classic one. So what about now? The short is gone, right? Let me put the heatsink, because the motherboard, it will come on. The battery has to be activated by plugging the charger. So even now, even if the short is removed, the battery, it will not supply any power. So if I'm going to press the power button, pressing the power button, now the laptop is coming on. Okay, next time remind me to disconnect the battery. I didn't know that. I mean, depends on the battery, but looks like the battery is getting activated when you remove the short. And we have picture. Check that we have picture. I can't believe I fix it. We fix it. Yeah, we fix it. Ha. Definitely a hard job. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the GPU is getting hot. The CPU is getting hot. Everything looks fine. The chipset, yeah, proper hot. Loading the Windows. How we can test the GPU? Anyone knows? No. And the Windows is loaded. Yeah, no password. Okay, let me use my M2 drive. Let's see. Let's wait for the laptop to go off. Yeah, it is off. That's the customer one. That's my one. Perfect. Pressing the power button. Pressing the power button. Okay, we have like a low battery there, or yeah, should be a low battery. 19 volts. 19, and the battery is charging. Good. Pressing the power button, the laptop, it is coming on. It's taking like 5 amps. Check a bunch of current. I have a current limit actually. Okay, the Windows is on. What is this? What is this beeping? Okay, you see the beeping is not controlled by the audio IC. You can see. So this is coming from the chip itself. It's not coming. It's not a signal from the chipset or stuff like that. Check that. Wait, this is overheating. The beeping is overheating. The fans are not spinning. Wait, we didn't plug the fans. Okay. You know, the fans are plugged and are not spinning. So both fans are spinning. Yeah, we have a steady airflow. Good. Now check here. Check here. We have clock. We have load on the GPU, like 80%, 90%. We have power. We have everything, even the VRAM. Everything is fine. So the GPU is still good. And you can see I got the GPU to 100%, yeah, without that chip. So you have to understand the GPU doesn't need, or the CPU doesn't need that many power supplies. Let me shut down the laptop. The only reason why they are using that many power supplies is because they want to keep the temperature low on the drivers. Okay. Now let's replace that chip. Let me disconnect the battery. Found one. Actually found more than one. A694. And the chip is out. Let me dip the chip into the rosin. Good. Now let's solder the chip here. And the chip is soldered. Perfect. Yeah, that's all. That's all. That's all. Everything is back in place. Let's see. Pressing the power button and the laptop it is coming on. And we are stressing the GPU again. Okay, stress the laptop for a while. Looks like it's working fine. Stress the laptop, restart, try all crazy stuff. It is working fine. No issue, no beeping, nothing. The laptop is running very hot, but it is fine. The GPU is like what? Like 70 degrees, 76. Yeah. Shutting down the laptop. And looks like everything is working fine. What I think happened, the laptop probably has some overheating issue. That's why they start beeping. Then the customer opened to clean, replace the thermal paste, and somehow he short or he scratched that track and burned that DR moss. I think that's what happened. Anyway, let me put back the customer SSD. I'm happy. I hope the customer is still a good gaming machine. But if you have this laptop, be sure you keep it clean because it's running very, very hot. I mean, I can't even hold my fingers on the heatsink just to understand how hot it is. There are different kind of how it's called cooling curves. Yeah, so let's say laptops the fan can start and run like high speed from like 50 degrees. Or there are laptops like, let's say like this one, when it's going to like 70, then the fan starts spinning, but not at full speed. And if the temperature is rising more, it will increase the RPM more. It is a big disadvantage because the whole motherboard temperature is high. So if you have this laptop, I don't know, just install like a third-party program and keep the fans running even from lower speed. And also use like heatsink over the chipset. Even the chipset is mad hot. Anyway, I'm happy I helped the customer. I'm gonna stop here. I will say thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like the video, of course. And see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, if you find my content being helpful, don't forget you can support this channel by pressing the join button, and you can get instantly access to our members only cool collection and Discord private channels for support with your repairs. Also, you can have a look on our United Kingdom eBay, where you can find some cool and unique products, or our Patreon page. Thank you.